Hey everyone, I'm Stan with The Basement, and I'm here to give you a little bit of basement news. First and foremost, happy holidays to everyone out there that watches our videos. Enjoy it with your friends and family, and have a happy new year. This will probably be the last video you see anybody in before the new year, so at the very least the last recorded video that will be up this year. That being said, we're going to be taking a brief Christmas hiatus from December 24th until January 8th. We're taking some time off so that we can all spend time with our friends and family and enjoy the holiday season, and we hope that you guys can do the same, and we look forward to seeing you guys back right away again in January 8th. That being said, there still may be some content going up. We do still have some stuff that's done, but primarily the goal of this is Mard. We might harass him a lot, but we put him under a lot of workload. He handles all the editing, so it's kind of a big job with him doing that and working and spending time with his family and his friends, and we want to give him a little break, and the rest of us need a break too. So we will begin again posting videos on January 8th for sure, if not before. But that being said, we have a lot going on coming in 2017. We have a busy 2017 planned. It's kind of shocking that 1 year ago, basically, we came up with the idea of, hey, let's create a YouTube channel, and we've been churning out content since, and we're pumped as hell that we've gotten 35 people to subscribe and watch us. We thank you guys all for subscribing, and that brings me right into my first point of the new year, which is starting right away in the beginning of January. We're making our 100 subscriber push. This will give us a personalized URL, and that's kind of where we're looking for. So starting in January, we're really going to be making that push. That being said, we've kind of set some fun things. Well, everybody else set some fun things up for various goals on the way to it. At 50 subscribers, we'll be posting a video, recording and posting a video of Belleville using my M2 and shooting a hopper of paint into me. I'm not looking forward to that, but it'll be fun to watch, so get your friends to subscribe, and let's get to 50 subs as quickly as possible, so I can get that over and done with. At 75 subscribers, the basement has decided that my wife will be giving me a full makeup makeover, and that will be recorded, so if you guys want to see me looking like a pretty princess, get it out to your friends, and we'll get to that goal, and that video will go up as well. And at 100 subscribers, right now what we decided to do is at 100 subscribers, we will let you guys, the subscribers and the viewers, decide what games we're going to play on a future live stream. So it'll be 100% fans decide, which could be interesting. There's some awful games out there. And moving forward from that, we do have another 72-hour live stream planned. We've done two. We did one in the early fall, late summer, early fall. We did one about a month ago, a little over a month ago. And we have a lot of fun with these things, but the next one is planned for April, I believe. April 13th. Mark, flash on the screen what the actual dates are, because it keeps spacing out on me. We'll have a little bit more information about what's going on, what games we're going to be playing, who's going to be here playing them, as soon as we have that piece together, but that's planned for April. Our goal is to be at 100 subs before that live stream, but if we don't make it, so be it. We'll still be doing a 72-hour live stream at that time. That being said, the other thing we're going to try to do is every 6 weeks or so, we're going to do some short-form live streams from the basement. It might be me, it might be Shane, might be Mard, might be K3VN. You never know, it might be a robot. Who knows who might show up. But we're going to try to do, a 3 or 4 hour live stream from the basement every 6 weeks or so. We're also planning 2 more 72-hour live streams for this year. Dates are very tentative, and it could grow to be more than that. There's a lot of work that goes into them as far as us getting time and scheduling, so they're kind of difficult to do, but we have a good time with them. So we're planning at least 3 of them this year. And there's also going to be a live stream series that is going to be not so regular, but it's just something that we thought up, and we decided that we kind of want to do it. We're going to call it the Basement Beats, and what it's going to be is I'm just going to grab a game off the shelf, and I'm going to play it until I beat it. Maybe not in one live stream, but over the series of a couple live streams. The goal will be to beat the game. With the end result is, you can kind of see behind me is my game shelf back there. The goal is going to be to beat every game on that game shelf at some point, either on a Let's Play or on a live stream, on a recorded video, so we have them all. So I've got my work cut out for me. And mostly the basement beats generally will probably be me, but you may have some others in there as well. That's just one of the things that's coming in the new year. Well, we're going to have some top 10 lists. I know it's kind of the trendy thing that people are doing, but we want to kind of share what we like, what we are into with you guys. Anybody who watches the 2SD videos, our wrestling content, we do have a top 10 match list that is in the last stages of being compiled. So in the beginning of the year, that'll pop up, the top 10 matches of 2SD's top 10 matches of 2016. Will be appearing sometime, hopefully in January. Also, each member of the basement has created a top 10 game list, their top 10 games of all time. Some of them have honorable mentions, but that is also something that Mark has been putting a lot of time and effort into, so we look forward to getting those up as well. Hope you guys enjoyed those too. As far as Let's Plays in the new year, our goal right now is to finish up Twilight Princess, finish up Wind Waker, finish up Final Fantasy 6-3, whatever you want to call it, and potentially finish up Xenoblade. Me and Robot are kind of on the fence with that. But we also have a lot of other Let's Plays scheduled, planned, kind of on the burner, so to speak. Some of those including Shining Tears, the second Metroid Prime. I imagine by the time this goes up, the finale for the original Metroid Prime isn't up, but we did finish that, so we're going to the next Metroid Prime. We're going to do a Front Mission 4. There's talk about Dead Space. And really, any game on my shelf is a potential for a Let's Play. That being said, if there's something you guys really want to see us play, go ahead and throw it in the comments for this video. We'll take it into consideration. We'll try to squeeze it in there. 2SD will continue to create content going into the new year. People who are into 2SD may have noticed that we didn't release a roundtable this month with the holidays and work schedules. It just didn't work out. But we'll be back again on the 15th of January and the 15th of every month. We've set out a schedule. We've kind of worked our work schedules to make it work. So the 15th of every month next year, we'll be dropping 12 different wrestling roundtables with our views and opinions on what's going on in the wrestling world. In addition, we're going to continue doing our pay-per-view reactions. That video may come up this year as well. There's going to be a Roadblock pay-per-view coming up, and me and Guy will probably sit down and do a reaction for that, and that may show up right away. So maybe this won't be the last video that goes up with me in it for the year. I kind of forgot about that. But we'll continue to do those each pay-per-view. We're going to sit down, we'll watch, and we will give our reaction to it. And you guys can share your thoughts in the comments on what you thought about it. Additionally, tabletop gaming. We're getting rolling on tabletop RPGs again. We thought we could do it in December. Just didn't work out. We had work schedules. Weather didn't cooperate. It kind of became a scramble. But so be it. We're going to move forward with that in January. That being said, we have a 3.5 Dungeons & Dragons campaign that we'll be running. All those videos will be up on here. We're going to continue our D20 Modern campaign. Anybody who's watched that has seen that it kind of was left on a cliffhanger. And moving forward, you'll get to learn about what's going on in that world and see what all the wonderful members of the basement, how they handle it. We're also going to continue a DMS campaign. DMS is Department of Military Science. It's from the Joe Ledger novel series. Great book series. If you haven't read it, I'm just giving them a free plug. It's a great book. Not that me plugging to 35 of you is that big of a deal, but I recommend it. There'll be more information about all three of those tabletop games that we have planned, tabletop RPGs, in the future. We also have some Magic the Gathering stuff. It's actually really in the works right now. Me and Mart have been poring over logistics for it. Basically, we're going to have kind of an open season going on, so there'll be a lot of Magic the Gathering content. There'll also probably be some tourney-type stuff that we run here, and some other creative content that's coming soon. So you have that to look forward to. That should show up by the end of January, hopefully, if everything works well. January also brings us the return of Ross. Ross has been away for work, and we understand that, you know, when he gets back, he's going to have school and he's going to have work and he has a personal life, but we're hoping to see an increased presence from Ross here on the channel because Ross is an interesting character. And that being said, we have the Basement board games, which Ross is a big board game player. He's got some really cool ones, so we'll get some footage up of, hey, us just hanging out playing board games. It's a good time. You get to see some cool board games and laugh at us and probably criticize us for following the rules incorrectly. Kevin and I have a series that we've started to work on. The first one should be hitting sometime in January, and it's called The Basement's Greatest Game Ever, where we sit down and we review some games, looking at them whether we feel that's the greatest game ever or not. We look at them in a real critical manner, and it's really fun. Hopefully you guys can learn something about the games, and you know, it's an opportunity for us to share our opinions on the games. Brownhand Paintball will be back again. We haven't had a huge Brownhand Paintball presence, primarily because a lot of what we've shot has been outside of the paintball season. We're here in northern Minnesota, where winter sets in October, so we didn't get a whole lot of opportunity. But that being said, we have a new intro and orientation video that's going to be going up. We have the look at my armory, basically all of my gear, kind of taking a peek at what I have, sharing that with you guys, and we'll also, once spring hits and we start playing again, we'll have coverage of all of our games and kind of what goes on out there. And also we will hopefully get up an Oklahoma D-Day video this year, because I don't know who else is going, but I'm going, and I'll bring back footage. I brought back footage every year. Some of it has been pretty horrible. Actually, most of it has been, but hopefully this year we'll have some better footage. And hopefully there's more than just me going, so we'll bring back a lot of really fun stuff from Oklahoma D-Day. It's their 20th anniversary, and it's a really great paintball game. So we look forward to bringing that to you guys. And basically the only other thing that we have set in stone is, for those of you who don't know what Steel Battalion is for the Xbox, look it up. I've decided that all the members of the basement are going to take a shot at Steel Battalion because I own the game, I've got the controller, and that should be funny to just watch people bumble around with. That being said, thanks again, everyone. We hope you're enjoying the comments, or the content. Leave a comment. Have a happy holidays, and we look forward to a great 2017 and a great subscriber drive. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll catch you all the next time. I'm Stan with The Basement.